Hello. I'm going to do a little thingy on a thing that I haven't used in a little while, mainly because I bought it because I thought it would be a great idea, and then I swiftly went off it. I was using it wrong. I've had to do a lot of research since, and I found out that I was using it wrong. That's why it wasn't working. It was just me. So I was going to do a little video and hopefully teach some of you guys to not fall down where I did. That's why I'm doing it in my back garden. And reaching out of the way and being very unprofessional. Right, I've got my Vaseline. Now then, what have we got? This is a wood gasifier stove. It comes lovely in this little package here. It's about 14 quid off eBay, stainless steel, Lixada one. There's various other models, all do pretty much the same thing. Some are in titanium, some are not. I got the one that's not because I got it when they first came out, and like I say, I just abandoned it. And then I watched a video just recently with Simon, Bloke in the Woods, great bloke, great video channel, and he made me think, actually I'll have another go at that, because I hadn't given it very long. Right, that goes on top of there like that, that goes on top of there. You can use it that way up if you want to use it as an alcohol stove, and then you can balance your alcohol stove on top of there. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to be using it as it is intended, as a wood gasifier stove. Right, I'm going to whack in my fuel of choice for it when I'm not out in the woods, which is cat pellets, cat litter pellets. Fantastic, cheap, and I did a test burn and they go for just over half an hour of good gasifying time. Now then, get plenty of Vaseline on here. Now I'm going to read from my book because I had to do a bit of research, because there's a lot of videos online on YouTube actually teaching you to use this thing, just not how it's designed. It's not that they're doing it wrong. You know, you can still manage to get it burning if you go from the top, and it works fine. But these things are designed, getting bad eyeballing. These things are designed for, they are a TLUD stove, which is a top lit updraft. So you're looking for all the wind to come from underneath and feed the thing, and you actually light from the top, which is normally will light from the bottom and the heat comes up. But these are backwards in effect, and that's what makes them be so efficient, because then you've got these drafts that pull in here, they come back up through the side wall, heat up super hot by the fire that's already existing in there, and then ignite gas, wood gas, that comes out the top here. So you've got to really make sure that you light it that way around if you want to get an efficient burn for what they are. Now I've got to move my Vaseline away, and we'll get this thing going, and hopefully, no pressure, we'll be able to see it going. There we go. Right. But yeah, on the cat pellets, 1 cup of cat pellets will fill the thing up pretty much, a big cup, and that will keep it going a fair while. Now they claim to be 30% more efficient, both on time. You can get a boil on these in about 7 minutes once it's gasifying or under, and they're also more efficient on fuel because you don't use as much, because you're reburning the gas in the fuel that's you normally let off by this smoke. And you'll see once it starts gasifying, you won't be able to see any of this smoke anymore because it's reused. So it's a very clean burn as well, very good. That usually cuts in once it's going properly. I mean, at the moment, the only thing burning is my cotton wool that's sitting on top, which I thought, that's not going to be any good. It's not going to set light to it. But it does. It literally has to catch on to the wood underneath. And then it starts to burn through. And it seems to burn from the top down, which is great. But yeah, what you have is you have very little smoke, you have a very clean burn. Now, you can use this in the woods. Obviously, any kind of wood is fine. Best way to lay it is, if you haven't got cat pellets, you can just use anything and just make sure that you build it right up. Leave the holes inside there, leave those clear, so you only build up to them. Don't go above them, otherwise the gas can't get through and you'll block the holes and stop the burn. Also, what you get is, I mean, this can be, as I said, this can run on, you can put an alcohol stove in here and it will do nicely. But you can also use charcoal, burns very well on, and you can even use solid wood, not solid wood, solid fuel tablets as well. I don't use them, never have, but yeah, but I was quite frustrated with myself because literally I tried this just a little while ago, and I got it going and it went perfectly and I can't fault it. It's just that I've never known how to do it right, so I did a lot of research into it, and turns out I'd been doing it wrong as I'd sort of fed from other guys. So just make sure you light it top down. It'll work a lot better for you, he says, and it's not going at the moment. It is, it's catching, it's just not catching in a hurry. So we'll come back to it. I'll leave it going, I won't touch it, I'll just leave it going. See you in a minute. As I said, by the power of video, it does work fine. I haven't touched it, honestly. I just went in to sort out the tea and get a beer. Coors Light, because we're at the end of the month and I'm a bit tight. So I've got the cheapest one in the shop. But yeah, it burns very well. I don't know, you can't see it, I don't think, but the flames now are just purely coming out of these vents that are coming from the inside and then getting sort of guided up via this thing. It's a very hot burn, as any fire, but the other thing is, you should be able to tell, there's like no smoke. It's very clean, and literally you can't smell any smoke. It's fantastic. And it burns lovely. I'm glad I found out how to finally use it. Literally, it's been sitting in my shed for probably about 2 years doing bugger all, because I'd just given up hope on it. And again, thanks to Simon Bloke in the Woods, I checked it out again and had a look at what I was doing wrong, and it turns out it's actually a very good thing to use. I'm going to use this on my next camp, which is in what, few weeks, 8th of, well, well, the week of the 8th of September, right? It's midweek, and I'm going to be with Wild Nest Rond, Jason, and also a guy called Justin should be joining us, who Jay met at Bushcraft, the Bushcraft show. I didn't go because I was in Corfu. It's hard, you know. And he also went for a camp with him this last weekend. He camp cheated on me. Can you believe it? Harsh, man, harsh. Anyway, so they should be there, loved up, and I'm going to be the gooseberry. But you know, you live and you learn. You can trust some people in this world. But yeah, that is the wood gasifier stove. Lixada, they do other brands. Go for whatever you like. Take care. Hello. I come to you today to turn off